Why you need to open your third eye now. This is what we're going to talk about. I'm going to talk about today to help you guys and teach you guys, what is the third eye? What does it do? What's the function? Why should we open it? Why is there a taboo about opening the third eye? And also, I'm going to share with you a very organic way that you can use to open your third eye that I use to open my own third eye. All right? So let me show you something. First of all, if you're watching this video, okay, you have been guided here. There's no coincidence here, guys. You know, you see many videos. Something tuned you or touched you and said, watch this. So it's perfect. So I have a message for you, that you will find a breakthrough. You will get over the hump. You will clear the blocks. You will find your purpose. You will heal. You will find abundance. You will triumph. You will be vindicated. Why? Because 2020 has a very significant year, and it's a very significant year because of the number and synchronicities. And I'm going to touch on that, especially when it relates to the third eye. Okay, we're in an age now of enlightenment for the next 2,500 years. It's where the spiritual awakening, your true potential is going to be shown. And a lot of individuals are on this path, and you are now on the breakthrough to make it happen. So let's begin. These two eyes, they look. This eye sees. Very important. Let me repeat it. These two eyes, they look. This eye, it sees. There's a big difference between looking and seeing. When you activate your third eye, it sees. It sees interdimensional energy. These two eyes can only see the visible spectrum that's emitted right now from electromagnetic waves from this universe. Okay, my eyes, they're looking and they're just portraying and they're just seeing what is in front of me in a physical form. But the universe, in essence, and everything that's created within this universe exists in a non-physical form. It's behind the scenes, so to speak. The third eye doesn't see, doesn't look. It sees in a different wave pattern. It sees sort of like X-ray. It sees the invisible. It sees behind the scenes. Think about that for a second. If you can see behind the scenes, what advantage does that have for you to manifest things you like, you love? What about anything you love? Your relationship, your health, your finances. That's the power when you activate your third eye. Okay? And imagine now if you can tap in and activate your God-given gift, which is the third eye. It's the pineal gland or the pineal gland. So what is it? Basically, most scientists know about the pineal gland that it regulates melatonin. Melatonin is the chemical that we use when we sleep. Okay? So one advantage to open your third eye, guys, is if you suffer from insomnia or can't sleep, now your third eye is open. You will be able to sleep again. When you sleep, your energy is fulfilled and you can be healthy and you can manifest. All right? So let me go back to the advantages of opening the third eye. Because your third eye can see interdimensions. When I mean interdimensions, I mean a different level of space in terms of frequency, energy, and vibration. Your third eye sees beyond the scenes. So if you're behind the scenes or behind the scenes, you're in control of creating your reality. You have to remember, okay, everything creates from behind the scenes. What I mean from behind the scenes, I mean in an invisible spectrum of light. Okay, everything creates from that invisible or that spectrum where we can't see with our naked eyes. In the quantum field, the quantum world, because from that field is where the particles coagulate to come together and they pop in and we experience them. So when you activate your third eye, you have immense intuition, you have immense wisdom, you're connected to your higher self. Everything comes easier. When you activate the third eye, you can shut out the ego, you bypass the ego. When there's time to make a decision, when it's time to create what you want, your actions will be clear, precise, and concisive. Okay? When you activate the third eye. The reason they don't teach this, guys, is because it's unleashing your true gift. If you knew you had the gift to create, to activate, to become the best version of yourself, why won't they share it? Well, maybe control, all right? But you have it. So there's a taboo about this third eye. So let's debunk some myths about the third eye. Mark, when I open my third eye, they say I'll see spirits. No, here's what happens. The third eye is that pineal gland or pineal gland, okay? So what happens, it sees in energy. So every being or every entity or energy exists on two planes, either a high vibration or a low vibration. So once you open your third eye, guys, and if you keep your mind or your thoughts on high energy vibrations, you won't witness any of these things. You won't see them, okay? So if individuals say, oh, I open, I see all these things, it's probably because they had a predisposed perception already, and when they activate their third eye, these things come in, all right? Also, the power of the third eye, it's very sensitive, okay? It's very sensitive to light. So to activate it, the key point is light. The more light, it gets very sensitive. But when it darkens down or even a dark place, the eye and can become more manageable because now blood can flow to it, so it's not that sensitive, right? So the reason, let me show now, the number one reason you want to activate your third eye, especially in this year coming up, which is 2020, is because now you are in perfect flux with this energetic year we're in to create what you want. And once you activate your third eye, it's your superpower, guys. It will create, you can generate wealth. You'll find your purpose, give you more confidence, make you happy. You'll connect with your higher self. Everything that you desire can come easily because you are using a part of your mind or body that doesn't interact with the physical. It goes into the non-physical. It interacts with the invisible light spectrum, okay, or photons, because from photons light emits and we see our universe. So you tap into that with your third eye. So that's very, very powerful, all right? So that's a very, very effective purpose for you. When you do this, guys, your whole life changes. You get divine guidance, wisdom. You will see through people. You will read people. Your intuition, you'll pick the right investments. You get the right career. People will start lining up because your third eye is connected to divine, okay? So that's the purpose and the reason you definitely want to activate and open the third eye. Now, how do you open the third eye, Mark? Okay, so there are lots of videos all over YouTube, okay? Matter of fact, YouTube is inundated with so many videos and subliminals that can use to open the third eye, right? So I'm just going to share with you what I did or what I used to open my third eye. And this is, I consider this a more organic route because when you do this route, you know, you can definitely get in tune with your body and you can feel the experience, okay? So before I get into that, let me give you some signs of when the eye is, your third eye is awakened. So when your third eye starts to become awakened, you'll have a tingling feeling right here. You'll feel like tingling, or you can feel right here, it feels like somebody's touching your forehead, okay? That's the pineal or pineal gland being activated through blood flow, and that's how you know the eye is open. So the best way to open the eye is definitely through meditation. Meditation when you close your eyes, okay? Preferably in a dark room, all right? Because the light's sensitive. So what I do is, you can do it this way. You can take left hand, okay? You can put your hand right here, okay? You can close your eyes, right? So before I get into it, let me give you some stipulation on how the eye works and how to meditate to do this. So as I said before, the eye is very sensitive to light. So with this meditation, we're going to put the eye in a symmetric bubble, okay? And you're going to give it two colors, light and dark. And you're going to oscillate between the two colors, okay, light and dark. And you're going to put the eye in a shell. And while you're oscillating between two colors, you'll see the shell breaking, breaking, breaking. That signifies the calcification of the eye, because many of us, our eyes are calcified. So let me show you I'll show you how you do it. So you close your eyes, put your hands this way, gently massage the eye. While you're massaging the eye, now I am in a trance meditation. Basically, I'm visualizing. So what I do now, I see my eye. You can put your eye, you can make it a regular eye, a gland, or you can just put yourself in there and surround yourself with this light, okay? So let me just use, I surround myself with this light. So what I'm doing, as I'm massaging the eye, I see myself in a golden room. Now I use gold because gold is a very great conductor of electricity or electromagnetic energy. So it pulls more power. So I see myself in a golden room. Okay, now the spheres around me. Okay, when the spheres around me, I see the light and dark. it's pulsating back and forth. So as I'm rotating here, pulsating light, dark, and each time it pulsates between light and dark, the shell is being cracked, until boom, the shell's open and my eyes open. Okay, that's how you open your third eye. This will take a little bit of time. It could take you a couple weeks, even a month, but it's very fun and it's very interactive, because you will feel, you will know your body, and you will get these sensations. So I usually do it twice, once in the morning, because at that time you're still in an alpha state when you wake up for about 2 hours, and then right before you go to bed, right? And your eye will be open, and now you can be connected to your true source and true power. Now think about this, guys. Thousands of years, you know, your ancestors, our ancestors, technology was very, very advanced. For example, the pyramids. Individuals lived longer, smarter. Why? It's because of the era, the gland, and the diet. These diets weren't affecting, these diets back then weren't killing the cells. But today our diets change. We have fluoride, which calcifies the eye. Back then there's none of that. So individuals were tapped into their true potential. This is why you can create and manifest. And when you open your eye, guys, your third eye, you can create invention, ideas. You are now connected and you have a superpower, an X-ray vision. Because remember, these two eyes, they look. This eye sees. It sees beyond, and you can manifest. All right? So that's how you open your third eye, and that's why you want to open your third eye. So let me quickly recap. 2020 is the best time because everything is lined up for you. The number 22, amplified twice, okay, means harvest, ripe, time to manifest. 0, new beginning, clean slate. Everything is created fresh for you, okay? Activate your eye. You're tapped into it. You're in the flux. Now you can create and get over the hump quickly, easily, and effortlessly. All right, guys? Thanks.